Hi everyone, my name is Kim. We're going to continue um, uh, talking about the types and what they can do in their own way to become more of a growth mindset or be on that path to being self-actualized. So today we're going to talk about ESFJs and what they can do to have that growth mindset. Um, so ESFJs, they're very people focused. You know, they have love and concern. For their family, for their friends, for their community. Um, they, you know, they're the type, they don't want to rock the boat. If their friends want to do something and maybe they really don't want to do it, but they'll do it anyway because they don't want to rock the boat. Their lead FE, so FE is like that. ESFJs, they do a lot for people, and they really go above and beyond when they do something for a person. I can name an example of a family member. My aunt, she is the epitome of an ESFJ. She is the type, that, if they have a new neighbor or something, she'll make some homemade cookies. And she'll bring it to her new neighbor and introduce herself and say, I baked some cookies for you. I hope you enjoy them. And, my name is so-and-so. What's your name? To make a good impression on her neighbor. And that's just how ESFJs are, that's their way of, connecting with people. They do it in different ways, like in practical ways, but different ways. ESFJs go above and beyond. They will give the shirt off their back if someone needs it, so they're involved in their community, they're in 100%, well, not 100%, but almost 100% invested in their family, their friendships, and the community. So ESFJs, they're doing a lot, and it's people focused things. And so they love doing these things. They love bringing their community together. They love bringing the family together, or their friendships. When you go to an ESFJ's place, you were invited for supper. Their place it's warm and inviting and aesthetically pleasing. You just feel so warmly welcomed, and the atmosphere is cozy. It's you just don't want to leave, because it's just they ESFJs, they want to make their place warm and inviting, and that's why people don't want to leave, because it's so comfortable. It's a joyful thing. Like I mentioned, I have a family member. My aunt is the epitome of ESFJ. Her home was always, it was clean, really clean, but it was always, warm and cozy and aesthetically pleasing. She liked to have beautiful trinkets and beautiful paintings on her wall. But most of all, she has, picture frames of her family together. And my aunt, she, with the best intention, she would give me advice. Sometimes I just wanted a listening ear, and I didn't really want to hear the advice. So they ESFJs can do that. My aunt, she was kind of like that. But there were times when she would be a listening ear, and just, and would say, I understand, and my aunt, she did a lot of things. My cousin was involved with baseball or softball, one of the two anyways, and she would go and support her daughter every game. It was a very cute community thing. She was always there to watch and to cheer her daughter on in her daughter's games. She was a support in that way. And that's how ESFJs are. They're very community oriented. And my aunt, she was a really good cook, baker. She's good at sewing. She sewed outfits for herself. So she was like into arts and crafts and stuff like that, or she would be into ceramics. And I would imagine she probably would enjoy pottery, just kind of hobbies that she did on her own. Or sometimes she would bring my cousin to do that. So yeah, ESFJs, they do so much for people, errands, she just did a lot for the family, at the expense of, not looking after her health. And so a way that ESFJs can have that growth mindset is they need to set boundaries. And it's hard for them because it's, they love and care, about people in their families and friends and their community. But they eventually burn out, and my aunt has had times where she has, felt like she was burning out and she wasn't looking after herself. So ESFJs, if they want to, have that growth mindset, they need to set boundaries so that they can, charge up their batteries. If they're tired and they need a nap, they need a nap, however long the nap is. Or just time to themselves, or yeah, like I mentioned, going by themselves and doing something that is not strenuous, that is not energy taking, but something that she enjoys, that's kind of arts and crafts sort of thing. And that sort of stuff, it relaxes her. And it just makes her feel good. She's done something, to look after herself and not to lose herself in the midst of doing things for people, being there, almost 24/7, and that's how ESFJs are. They do a lot, And that's their way of showing that they love and care about people. So yeah, I'm going to stop now. I'm over my time here, but I wanted to mention my aunt because she is an ESFJ. She's the epitome of ESFJs. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And I will talk to you in the next video.